Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Dodger here. Welcome back to the Mindcrack server. We're on the Guano connection here on your Friday, and I have, for whatever reason, started recording this episode at night. I don't know what I was thinking, but I guess this gives me a good opportunity to see what the lighting situation is out here. I was curious on how dangerous of a walkway this would be. Seems like there is some lighting issues around. Yeah, there was a 6, a 5, so mobs could spawn right here. I might come through and try to clean some of that up, but I'm not too worried. It has come to my attention that it's very unlikely people are going to actually use this walkway because everybody flies in Minecraft now. Nobody walks. I'm the only fool that walks around here, but that's okay. You know, I'm here to use the walkway too, and what I've been informed of is that this archway design happens to be pretty fun to fly through. So, happy accident there. Also, I started last time putting these stone bricks on top. Brian came through with the suggestion to put some stone bricks on top of these. I like the shape a lot more. The shape is nice versus that shape. The problem is it loses a little bit of the frailness. I really liked how frail and delicate those looked before, but now they look a little sturdier. There's still a little bit of thinness there, but loses out on some of that effect. We'll take a look at those designs and some other interesting design elements in the morning. Alright, new morning, new day, new Xerxes knocking things off my desk. I think that's what that was. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. This is first Mindcrack recorded in new location. Not really that new of a location, but I have moved all of my office gear down into my bedroom, which no longer has a bed in it, because the desk that I purchased is way too big. I really wanted an L-shaped... Hello! Hello, friend! You're not really a friend, I must say. That was spooky. But yeah, I really wanted an L-shaped desk. I've always wanted an L-shaped desk. I like having my monitors. You know, I have the monitor in front of me, then I have one at kind of a 45-degree angle right next to me. It's very convenient. And then I have space over here for a secondary mouse for the render PC. And what I've discovered is that there's adequate space for Xerxes to lay next to me while I'm recording. Everything's working out beautifully. Really enjoying the new setup. I think the audio is doing well. We'll say hello to Lord Puffins. And yeah, I'm happy. The temperatures are good. I did a little test stream yesterday. And in just about 2 hours of streaming, with all the lights on, the computers going and everything, temperatures never reached a level that was uncomfortable. So that's really nice. Everything's really good with that. It's not an ideal situation, but I think I've made the best out of what I have here. And that is encouraging. Very encouraging indeed. Some of the audio might be a little bit different. I think it's better. I think there might actually be a little less reverb, which is surprising because it's a larger space with tile floors. But I did put down my carpet squares in here, so hopefully it's a little bit less of a problem. But no, it's good. It's really good. Also really good is this archway design. However, there's some things that need attention here. So, after posting the last episode, someone commented that the designs didn't match. Apparently, somewhere down the line, I had started doing them like this instead of like this. You see the difference? And it's not, it's an optical illusion. It looks like this is a full block, but it's not. The problem is that I started putting this block upside down versus it's supposed to be like this. So I need to come through here and fix just the rest of this side. Not a major problem, and it's honestly the easiest block of the mix to fix. That kind of rhymed. But I done goofed. Certainly done goofed. Alright. Switch that out. I think I would have eventually noticed, but I sure didn't notice the day of recording. That is a reality. Oh no. You Get up there. My goal for today is to complete the Guano walkway. I would like to have the Guano connection 100% done. That means that on Monday we can start a new project, and I think we're all looking forward to that. That means, oh, that's probably how I ended up doing that, huh? There we go. Now it should be consistent all the way through. I just need to do the slabs. I think we're all ready for a new project, and it's going to be our main house space. Looking forward to it. Got lots of ideas for that one. Lots of ideas. I've been thinking about what I want to do there for quite some time. Okay. Now I think it's actually going to be a little bit of a throwback to my last big Minecraft project. I did some stuff on the Farlander Patron. I'm gonna spit these words out. You just wait. I'm gonna get this right. The Farlander Patreon server. Hey, I did it. I did it. I did some builds on there, but I never really made any large, elaborate houses. On here, my plan is to build a house as kind of a throwback to my monument building that I did on the Racecraft server, which was many years ago, but it's going to be at least similarly themed. I want it to look like kind of the same build style, at least. Which is to say that basically what I want is for it to be very Cone Dodger. That is 100% my preferred build style, my block style and everything like that. That looks pretty good, I think. I gotta do a few at the end. I think I'm out of stone bricks, though. Yep. I had some schmelting, so that's not a problem. The only thing I'm worried about with this is the lighting. I feel like if you cover the top, is it going to spread less light out this way, or does it not work that way at all? No, it's probably actually spreading light via the angles here more than anything. So that's probably not an issue. And it might actually, I don't know, does light pass through half blocks still? I think it did at one time, but maybe it doesn't anymore. Not sure. Not too sure. I'm gonna go back and get some stone and get a drink, because I'm recording this on the early side in the day, trying my best to shift my schedule up a little bit. I'm trying to get things rolling a little bit earlier, especially now that I'm going to have multiple days a week of multiple videos per day, and I'm really trying to get better with streaming at times that don't interfere with large members of the community. Large members of the community? Large percentages of the community. Because a large... Am I really going to say this again? A large percentage of the people that I consider my co-workers... I don't know, it sounds like such a jerk thing to say, I guess. A large percentage of the people that I create content with? No. A large... How do I word this? Many of my co-creators, hey, good job, Cone, work during the day, and they typically try to stream in the evenings, and I would rather, if I'm not, like, co-streaming with them, I would rather stream before that block, so that there's not so much competition there. There's always going to be competition. There's never... I cannot physically choose a time during the day that I won't be competing with somebody, and probably somebody that I like. That's just the nature of the beast. But it seems like that late evening slot is a very hot one, and constantly makes me butt heads. So that's what I'm trying to do right now with that. What that means is I really need to... Oof, half a heart. Only half a heart. Actually, I don't even know that I actually ever saw the half a heart tick over. I think the boots prevented the damage from showing. What was I saying? I don't remember. It's gone to me now. Oh, I placed one too many here. I don't know how that happened. Alright, that should be 100% done now. Yeah, it's gone. I had a thought, and it's gone. Well, let's just move on then, huh? Let's move on to the next part of this walkway. Alright, so let's make sure glowstone is at 77. And the level of the ground is 73. What I want to do is build up. Did I actually make these at 77? I did. Good job, me. I want to build up pillars at 77 to 70. 77 to 73. This would be a little dangerous. Don't know how exactly I'm going to get down from here without taking a lot of damage. Oh, water. Duh. So is this 77 as well? It is, but I'm going to need to use this spot. There we go. So up to 73 here. And then jump into the water. Oh, nighttime already. So the goal here is I'm going to make a very simple looking cobble archway bridge. So this is kind of, whoops, took a picture. Kind of an older school design, pre-new block design, I guess is the way to word it. So I need more dirt because I'm going to need to do something like this so that I can place the blocks correctly. Alright, and then I can try to do one of these jubbies, and then up to 73. I'm just curious where that would get us. So this would actually go to 72. Yeah, and then 73 would be this block. So that's the way that would be right now. I would need to look at the other side. I'll do that in the morning. Because it's dangerous out here. You know what? I should really bring a bed with me out there. It's so far from home. We're getting really far out there. If I have enough wool... I don't know that I do, actually. Do I even have enough string to make two? I only have 2 string. Huh. I can't wait to have a big house that I can have some kind of organized chest system in. That's gonna be great. It's gonna be a while, but it's gonna be great. Well, don't see anything. Got all the glass in on the sides. That's looking really cool. It's gonna look very, very neat. Alright, you guys don't see anything, right? And you didn't see anything. Cool, cool. Very, very glad that you didn't see anything there. Alright, so if I do it like this, it's going to be like a 45-degree angle this way, a little bit of a break, a little bit of a straight piece in the middle, and then a 45-degree angle this way. That's pretty much what I want. Now, I want this to kind of look like a very utilitarian and, I say this, like early Minecraft bridge. It's certainly the case that over time, designs have gotten more intricate in this video game. And that's actually a little bit of a topic that I want to cover today. Not so much the designs. Oh, squids. No, I'm going to save you. Get in the water. Oh, I tried. You all witnessed it. I tried. Okay, so here's the topic of the day. Minecraft is amazing. End of conversation. Not really. This is something that kind of, it's a conversation that got started a little bit on Twitter that I noticed, and it's just the amazing longevity of this video game. I don't know how long it's been now. I think we're nearing 10 years. Like, we're getting darn near a decade of this game having been released. And the fact that it is still as popular as it is, I realize it's not the same as it once was. There was once a time that Minecraft ruled the world, and it was, in essence, the beginning of gaming on YouTube. It was something that created, to a degree, an industry, and that kind of stuff has indeed somewhat declined. It's not what it once was. But if you look at it from a standpoint of how old this game is and how much has changed and how much hasn't changed really, and how it's just incredible that as many people still play the game. It's still pretty much widely agreed to be one of the most played games in the world, and how it's maintained the appeal and interest to people that have played since the beginning, and then has gone on to, you know, I am sure that there is just all sorts of new generations of people playing Minecraft for the first time, kids picking it up, or just even adults picking it up for the first time, like later than, you know, at the beginnings. It's really incredible what this became. And I was trying to figure out and think of factors as to why. What was it about Minecraft that let it... Hey! Oh, nice. That let it do what most games don't do, and that is live, survive, you know, transcend time a little bit. I guess part of it is kind of skin deep, and that is the looks. When Minecraft was new, the most common thing you would hear people that didn't play it or didn't understand it say was, why do people play that? It looks awful. Well, sort of. It didn't look like games released in, hold on, Google, where are you? Minecraft release date. 2009. We really are getting up on a decade. 2009. Oops. Back to Googling. 2009 games. Modern Warfare 2. Okay, that's what I figured. So Minecraft and Modern Warfare 2 came out at the same time. Now, Modern Warfare 2 is an interesting one. Call of Duty. That game still is known or is appreciated as one of the best. That people do indeed still play that game, but I don't think to any degree like they still play Minecraft. And what I was getting at, the difference is that people, when you look at Call of Duty from 2009, it looks like a video game from 2009. When you design a game that's depicting realism, you know, that's supposed to look like quote-unquote real life, generally the graphics of the era, the computer power, the detail and models and whatnot, they date a video game. That's just the way it is. The same goes for movies that use CGI. There's just no getting around it. There's no denying it. I'm having a personal crisis because I didn't dig out foundations for this side, but this is not my side. This is... I'm designing this as Guano would design it, so I'm okay with it. It's fine. But yeah, the games made in that style will always look like games made in that style from the era. That's just the way it is. Minecraft, though, it didn't intend to look realism-based, and it really didn't intend to look good at all. But what it did was have an art style that was sharp and determined and extremely easy to pull off. There was no advanced graphics needed for anything like this. This is basically top-of-the-line graphics 1995 done in 2009. So therefore, because it was already basically the best it could be, now you could debate that and say, oh, you know, people use shaders and whatnot and make the game look better, blah, 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 blah. The game, in its vanilla form, looks as good today as it looked then. It doesn't look like a dated video game. It doesn't look like a game from 2009. Because it never looked like a game from 2009. So that, I think, has kind of saved it. It became its own art style. It became its own brand, basically, which is certainly what it did. So that's very interesting. Oops. Oh, I got plenty more. And I guess that's a factor. Ooh, I don't have any torches. No. Oh well, we're gonna sleep off the night. But yeah, I do think that the fact that it never intended to look like a modern game really did aid in the development of Minecraft into becoming a game that transcends time. And then there's also the story aspect. Now, later down the line, for whatever reason, and I guess just through the natural progression of the development of the game, through what Notch or anyone else wanted to do with it, the game did develop a quote-unquote story over time. But in general, Minecraft has always been a game played however the hell you want to play it. You know, it's up to the player of the game to decide what they want to do. And games like that have enough, I don't want to say content, but yeah, I guess content, that have enough to do, or different variables in them, that you have enough, you know, different ways to play the game. They have the ability to just be played and replayed and played over again. And the random terrain generation, the what's it called? What's the term? It's Kurt's favorite term, isn't it? Procedurally generated, there we go. The procedurally generated nature of the worlds and everything like that. And just the thousands of different ways that people play the game have all come together to make a game experience that really has defied the odds. And I do wonder if there will ever come a time, I used to think for sure, 100%, there would come a time when society as a whole would stop playing Minecraft. It would be over. But I no longer feel that way. It's just not a game in that way. It's something very different. Will it ever be as popular as it once was? No, that's not going to happen. That will never happen again. But I do think that to some degree, Minecraft will play a role in the gaming community for as long as I can foresee. And that is truly impressive. It's truly an amazing thing. And the further we get from the heyday of it and the craziness of it, and people downright exploiting the popularity of it and stuff like that, I think we'll more and more appreciate what this game has done. It's pretty incredible. I mean, I've been playing since basically year one, and it doesn't give me the same feelings. It surely doesn't make me, you know, as scared at times, or as, you know, excited as it did at the beginning. But it still does make me feel good. Like, it's still enjoyable to play, and I still like playing it in the way that I play it, which is not the same as how anybody else, or, you know, maybe not anybody else, but like everybody else plays it. And I think that's a really important factor in the longevity. If there was a more defined way to play, if it was, you know, set in stone, this is how you play Minecraft, I don't think it would have, in the end, been as popular, or as, maybe not as popular, but as long-lasting as it has been. I'm doing this on the fly, all of this pathing. This is just what struck my mind as the right thing to do right here. It's very, very chaotic and simple, but it works, it's effective. Oh, I missed a block there. I need some more stairs. Yeah, I think I might do rails on this, that's about it. But yes, that's just a thought process that I was kind of going through recently about... I just kind of had a moment of really appreciating what this is, and I mean, it's certainly in many ways changed people's lives and created huge communities. It's, you know, basically created Mindcrack and all of this stuff, but I'm talking even larger picture than that. It's just really incredible, and I'm very, I want to say impressed. I'm very impressed. I'm just very surprised by how long-lasting and important Minecraft ended up being. It's not without its, you know, reputations or what's the word? Like as an adult that plays Minecraft, there's still that idea of like, that game's for kids. Why do you play that? There's some of that as well, and I've talked at length about the whole like the uncool era, the uncool age to play Minecraft is typically, you know, in the teen years and then into early young adulthood. It's one of those things that like, it's how kids are defining their adulthood. Like, no. You see, I'm too old and mature for Minecraft now. It's funny to me to see why. I guess it's the grass that does that. It's funny to me to see Minecraft be defined in that way. Like, if Minecraft wasn't important, it wouldn't have a role like that. So, just that on its own certainly defines a certain level of importance in the game. So, pretty amazing, I think. Pretty amazing. Unlike this path. Although, it's not so bad. It is not so bad. It's navigable. It works. This side looks more like haphazard. I do think I want some kind of rail. I might work that out off camera or something. There's one more. Ouch. Half heart, we're fine. One more design element I want to do, though. This is an idea I had thanks to the new waterlogged block mechanics. I gotta run back to the workbench real quick. I guess that gives me a moment to think about, is there anything else? Because I know I put a lot more thought into this than I have managed to get into words today. But I do look forward to maybe having some conversation about just Minecraft. Leave aside the whatever happened with, you know, the creator of Minecraft. Sure, there was one person that created the game, and you could really get wrapped up into the importance of that and the importance of that person. But for me, I prefer to think of Minecraft as its own entity now. And I'm pretty sure that Notch would rather you view it from that way too. No matter what your feelings are towards Notch himself. Okay, this is my path idea for the lake, because the waterlogged walls mean that it doesn't block the flow of water, and I thought it might look cool for a simple over pond pathway design. I'm gonna need a lot more cobblestone though. It'll be a little bit of a nuisance to walk over because it's a half block higher than the ground. That shouldn't be a big deal. I'll have to do a little swimming here. Not bad, not bad. I'll go ahead and spend all of these. Oop. And see what it looks like. I may come through. I know I'm not supposed to be designing, like highly designing this side, but I may come through and replace some of these with mossy. And it's walking. Yeah, that's cool. I like it a lot. I think that's if this is very straightforward and simply designed, but I think in the future that might be a design element that I try to use and do, you know, cooler, more intricate things with it. That's very neat. All right, I'm gonna finish out that walkway, and then we'll wrap this puppy up for the day. Puppy? I want a puppy. Actually, now that I'm working on it and I had some quiet time, my brain remembered one of the things I wanted to say, and that is that whenever Minecraft was new and you tried to explain it to somebody that didn't understand it, or, you know, they just couldn't figure out why so many people played it, I think the most common analogy people would make is, oh, it's like Lego for the computer. And I was never a huge fan of that because it's certainly it's kind of cliche and it's not the most descriptive. But now, now that it's been a decade, I realize that's actually... Oh, I ran out again. That's actually really on point. Because you could play Lego any way you wanted. You could follow the instructions and just build kits. You could have a collection of blocks and just do whatever the heck you wanted with it. You could do a combination. You could just use characters. You could build towns. You could build objects. You could build cars. You could build planes. You could do whatever you wanted. That was the entire, and is the entire purpose of Lego. And that's why Lego itself transcends time. Oh, I think I might have just enough. That'd be great. Now that we're a decade into Minecraft, kind of the same thing applies, doesn't it? Where the reason that this game continues on, and the reason that it doesn't, you know, become aged or get old or just like lose playability, is kind of to the same reason. You can still play the quote-unquote story of Minecraft, or you can just do whatever you want. And I think the vast majority of people still play it that way. Okay, we're a little bit short. I'll finish that up. I never realized that floating island over there. I probably noted it before. But yeah, now that we're here, I definitely think that's a strong analogy. It's a very strong analogy, not because it's the block nature. That used to be, I think, why that analogy existed, was Minecraft's made of blocks. Lego is made of blocks. Bam! Put the two things together and they're the same. No, it's the way that you use them. It's the way that you use Lego, and it's the way that you use Minecraft. That's what makes them so similar. Okay, now I will finish up this Guano connection. We'll wrap up for the day, and then I guess I will go shop for a new chair, because this chair is so annoyingly loud. Alright everybody, this ends the Guano connection construction. We now have a path that takes us from the Guano portal and original base area over to the new farm / cone dodger area. I am very happy to have this project complete, and I think it looks pretty cool. I really like the fact that it has this path here that kind of merges the two styles, even though they didn't actually make this side. I think it's believable that they did. Not to, like, diss them on, like, their build style or quality. It's just, that's the way that this area was constructed, so I didn't want to, you know, interject my build style into it too much. And then we cross over right here into the Cone DOT Road Care, where we have, I'm really happy with this section. It looks very nice. And we have a roadway design pathway that all shares the same block style. And then every unique area, like this area was a unique area, that's a unique area. Any of the bridges are unique. And then the tunnel. All of them have the same build style with a unique element. This one's the glowstone. This one here is the spruce fences on the walls. That's the only place where we used the spruce fences. And then in the tunnel, we have the blue accent with the water. And then we have, again, a bridge with the spruce fences. We have the diamond. We all remember the diamond through many iterations. Ended up having the tree in the middle as its unique feature. The lava bridge with the orange concrete. In this little tunnel, we have the granite, the polished granite. And then here again we have the spruce fences. So every individual area had its own unique take. This one here is kind of a combination of the two, because it's a bridge that's also a walkway on the ground. So it combines a kind of mishmash, that's hard to say, of all the designs. Either way, I'm real happy with all of it. I think it's all good looking. Whether you fly, whether you walk, I don't care. It looks a lot better than it did, and it's very convenient for me. And we end the week with 5 days of no workplace incidents. Very nice. Alright everybody, thank you as always for watching. Look forward to reading your comments and commentary on the Minecraft is Amazing topic, and I will see you all on Monday.